Friday the 13th, y'all, is my lucky day. How's everybody doing? Oh, I'm gonna open it up. All right, ringy dingy on the bell, y'all. Headphone morning. And we have hit that minute mark, so welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you guys for joining me. You kick ass and take names. So it's 1:11 on the clock. The dice are kind of retired for a little bit. I'm going to have to get another set. If anybody's generous enough to do that for the channel, there's a link in my main bio, not on the description here, but on the main bio that for the Amazon to it. I think they're like 15 bucks, and I'm strapped right now, so I can't afford to get them. But that being said, we're going to work with Scrabble tiles for a little while and see what dice or what words come out. Kind of the same premise, right? How's everybody doing today? You guys afraid of Friday the 13th, or do you think it's a good day? I refuse to believe it's a cursed day. It's the divine day of the divine feminine. So first thing out is a diamond, y'all. We've got a diamond. That song by Ben Harper, Diamonds on the Inside. Whoa, in utero. So somebody's either really a fan of Nirvana or somebody is pregnant in utero. That's pretty specific. Hey, Cynthia, how's it going? Sad. We've got sad. Honda. Somebody drives a Honda, likes Hondas, plays E-Honda on Street Fighter. Pair. I'm getting Cinderella off of that for whatever reason. The dang stepsister's singing The Pear-Shaped Toad. All right. Let's get one more handful of tiles. So far, we've got a diamond, in utero, sad, Honda, and pear. Flies. There's flies everywhere. There might be fruit flies around. Somebody might have forgot a pear on their counter in their car. Somewhere there's fruit flies. Scare, S-C-A-R-E. Somebody wants to scare another person, or somebody had a pregnancy scare in utero, possibly. All right, and the last tile is the letter L. We're just gonna put that back in the bag and pull a rune and some of the zodiac signs. I lost my words there for a second. Who else is out there, you guys? Are you having a good Friday the 13th? Which one's gonna come out? So this is the rune. Hello, Anna Moctezuma. How's it going? All right, and then I'll read the rune after I pull the zodiac signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, wow, I pulled 3 of them out, and I pulled all the air signs, y'all. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, this must be an air sign reading, and then we'll read the rune and get to the tarot. So this rune is the warrior rune. Victory in battle, guiding a planet or star, the Norse god Tu. So that's what Tuesday is referring to. And that's going to be number 15. So the warrior, Tu the sky god. This is the rune of the spiritual warrior. Always the battle of the spiritual warrior is with the self. Funding a will through action, yet unattached to outcomes, remaining mindful that all you can really do is stay out of your own way and let the will of heaven flow through you. These are among the hallmarks of the spiritual warrior. Embodied in this rune is the energy of discrimination, the sword-like quality that enables you to cut away the old, the dead, the extraneous. And yet with the warrior rune comes a certain knowledge that the universe always has the first move. Patience is the virtue of this rune, and it recalls the words of St. Augustine, that the reward of patience is patience. Here you are asked to look within, to delve down to the foundations of life itself. Only in so doing can you hope to meet the deepest needs of your nature and tap into your most profound resources. The molding of character is at issue when you draw Tiwaz. Associated with this rune are the sun, masculine energy, the active principle. I'm sure you can tell that by the direction of the rune that there's a little oomph behind this, okay? The urge for conquest is powerful here, especially self-conquest, which is a lifelong pursuit and calls for awareness, single-mindedness, and the willingness to undergo your passage with compassion and in total trust. When this rune comes in response to a relationship issue, it indicates that the relationship is both timely and providential. The bond is a real one. There is work for you to do together. If the issue concerns devotion to a cause, an idea, or a path of conduct, the warrior rune counsels perseverance, although at times the kind of perseverance called for is patience. A rune of courage and dedication. In an ancient times, Tiwaz was the glyph that warriors painted on their shields before battle. Now the same symbol strengthens our resolve to align the self with the self. So it did come out in the upright. I'm not going to read the reverse, but somebody is feeling powerful, ready to take some sort of action. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It could be the season. It could be the sign of the person that is either the subject of the reading or the cross watcher of the reading. The words that came out of the tiles are in utero, sad, Honda, pair, flies, and scare. All right, so let's get the overall energy, you guys, and see what's going on out there, shall we? All right, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. You guys all ready for the weekend and this, how does the full moon, how did it treat you? Hermit in reverse. It's time to get outside, evidently. Somebody might not be so introspective. Somebody might not want to look at themselves here. Somebody might be missing past aspects of themselves. This is somebody that is maybe tired of being solitary. They might be sad. They don't want to be alone. This is somebody that's gaining strength, gathering, like mustering up courage to take some sort of action here. Those two just flew out. We'll take them. Door of Dreams and Passion in reverse. So this person has been scared to pursue their dreams. They feel it's been blocked. We've got Autumn here. So this person feels like they're fading away. They don't have the same passion for their dreams that they used to. But they're tired of being, maybe pursuing dreams by themselves. Maybe the door of their dreams was not supposed to be solitary here. Let's find out. I have not used this deck in like a couple of months, so let's pull it out. This is the Trust Your Vibes deck. What is this person feeling? This Hermit energy in the reverse. Somebody that is either doesn't want to sit with themselves anymore. They're tired of being alone. They're sad. They might be, I don't know why they're feeling like musty and rusty. Like they got a hitch in their get along, my dad would say. Tell me about this person. Share a breath in reverse. This person does not want to just exist on their own here. This person can't find peace. They don't want to, all of their dreams that they want to go forward and pursue, they have lost passion for because they don't want to do it alone. They always envision pursuing these dreams with somebody else. They feel like maybe their health is fading. Maybe they're in the autumn of their life. Like this might be somebody that's having a midlife crisis here. This is somebody that they don't want to be alone forever. Let's get some tarot on it. All right, so tell me a little bit more about the words. In utero, sad, Honda, hair, flies, and scare. We got the Two of Swords. So there is like a standoff here, a stalemate, butting of heads. Somebody feels like they can't push forward through this door of dreams, like there is a turnstile. Say like you're about to get on the train or at the airport. There's like something blocking somebody from going forward because they're not supposed to be doing this alone. Somebody is, that butting heads, that opposing forces energy. It's like somebody's at a crossroads. They have to make a choice about something. Somebody might be scared to make a choice here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So they just stick their head in the sand. Kind of like, what is Roadrunner from the cartoons? Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner meet, just sticks his head in the sand. It doesn't exist. This person doesn't have a lot of perseverance left. That passion, that lack of passion to pursue their dreams is because they never imagined pursuing their dreams alone, and they're kind of stuck. They feel stuck. They don't know what to do. They don't have anybody to just relax with. This person feels like their life is fading. And it's not like they're going to die tomorrow. It's more like existential crisis, okay? King of Wands in the reverse. So this person's been trying to kind of force their way through life right now, force themselves to get through every day here. Things at work might not be working out with this person. Everything that they thought was going to work, they're kind of getting short-tempered, okay? Because if it's not going to happen right now, they might not have the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's beyond determination. They might not have the determination anymore to do this because they've been on their own for so long. Exhausted. They never planned to do this alone. All of their plans were with somebody else. This person doesn't want to be alone. That's the whole premise of this reading. They're playing games with themselves right now. This person doesn't want to be alone. Okay. What is the advice for this person? Oh, thank you, Paris. How are you? You guys, welcome our moderator kicking ass in the comment section. You guys better be nice out there. She'll screenshot you and then kick you out for 24 hours. You know, so the comment stays there instead of getting deleted. We like evidence around here. You know, it seems to be kind of that way with the notifications. It's hit or miss with the entire platform sometimes. And it's a huge platform, so it is what it is. But the power of place, calling in the spirit of place. Okay. What I'm being told right now is this person had dreams and visions of a future, okay? They didn't imagine doing it alone, but they did have a vision of where it was going to be. Okay? I'm being told that this crossroads, this stalemate, this butting of heads, that there is some sort of vision of where this has to be, where this vision has to take place. I think this person needs to continue on with whatever their vision is, no matter if they're going alone or not. The place that they picked is the right place. Wild nature, utterly stag. So this is somebody that might be a single man, okay? Stag party is what they call a bachelor party. So I'm getting this person is possibly been sowing their wild oats. That's why they have been maybe stagnant on pursuing their dreams. They've been following their hormones a little more. They might need to focus on the place where they were had in mind to go instead of who's going with them. Mother Goddess carrying children and food is the next card. This person here has a plan. They've been sowing some sort of wild oats. They've been doing their, it's like, I feel like they've been feeling their own power here, finding their own strength, finding their own drive, pursuing their own desires. But the passion has fallen flat in their life because they want somebody to share it with. They don't have anybody to share something with right now. I think they want somebody that, like, they want to nurture some sort of life. They want to grow some sort of life. I think this is a person that actually like wants to build up. Like they have a location. They want, this person wants to grow their own food. They want a self-sufficient piece of property. Self-sustainable. This is somebody that wants to like have, you know, maybe their own chickens and garden and fruit and stuff like that. Okay, this person wants to they have a vision for where they want to do this, but they don't have the person they want to do it with, so they haven't gone forward. This person here needs to realize that nature's calling them. They've got this vision for a reason. It's time to get out of their own head, with the Hermit in reverse being the overall energy. They need to get out of their own head. They're not getting any younger with the Autumn card being here. You can't not pursue your passions and remain complacent and want to try and force your dreams to happen in the place where you're not supposed to make them happen. It's like a square peg in a round hole. The dreams are possible, but you have to remember the spirit of the place you're trying to make it happen. Okay? Residual energy. Think about the Civil War, okay? So you go down to the South and we're in Gettysburg, for example. You can still see apparitions and residual energy of the Civil War taking place if you're there at the right time in the right energy. Like they've caught it, it's been on TV so many times, they've caught it on camera in so many paranormal investigations. It's scientific at this point, right? So the residual energy of a place is a real thing. Whoever's trying to force their dream to happen They're not in the right location. This in utero, it's not an actual pregnancy. It's like something's waiting to be born, but it can't bloom in the location that you're at. Let's get some general tarot on this. Tell me about the power of place, please, and thank you. Power of place. Call it in the spirit of place. Hey, Wild Kit, how you doing? King of Pentacles in the reverse. I told you, you cannot be successful in a location where it's not meant to happen. Wherever somebody is, the spirit of the location they're trying to make something happen is one of loss, poverty, and strife. Tell me about wild nature, please. This person is a hard worker. They're industrious. They have a vision for their future. They've been working hard on it. They've been literally butting heads to get where they're at. Tell me about the mother goddess carrying children and food. This person is doing what they've got to do, working hard to provide. They're being industrious, but they want to go after what they want for a change. They want to pursue their dreams. They're very much wish fulfillment. They're happily ever after. Tell me about the door of dreams, please. See, look. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Right now, this person feels at a loss. Like they're never going to achieve the future goals that they have set for themselves. Like they are stagnant where they're at. They're at a stalemate. They're at a crossroads. It's time to shit or get off the pot. As for the passion in reverse, we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. If you're not even compassionate to yourself, you're not going to be able to nurture your vision. You're not even taking care of yourself because you're working so industriously. Whoever you are, the spirit of the location that you are is one of poverty. And no matter how hard you work, no matter how many heads you butt, no matter how industrious you are, it's a sad story, but the reality is you're going to have problems with business. You're going to feel exhausted. You're never going to be able to get forward. Oh, with that Five of Cups in reverse, somebody has fear of missing out. But what if I walk away and all of a sudden things get successful? If things are successful in the hindsight after you leave, that turns into what's called temptation. Sarah does not turn back around, so she doesn't turn into a pillar of salt. That success, when people start thriving after you leave, is designed to make you turn around and question your own path. But you here, the spirit of that place is designed to keep you in a cycle. Industriously working, exhausted, always dreaming and never achieving, right? So what you're being told to do is time to really investigate the power of the place that you're in and maybe relocate here. The world. The world is your oyster. You have the ability to step through this doorway and into a whole new cycle, into a whole new life. You're ready to be birthed into a new existence here. Tell me about the pear and the fruit flies. I don't want, what the hell does that have to do with a new life? That might be the thing that just like triggers somebody like, oh my God, the only thing I've got to eat in this fucking house is a pear and it's full of fruit flies. Somebody might be pissed Like they are working and working and working and working and never getting paid for their work. You can work 4 years and never get a dime for any of your work because of the place in where you live, the spirit of the place in where you live. You may need to relocate. That Hermit in reverse, get out of your own head, get out of your own way. There is that 7 of Pentacles into the 9 of Wands. Otherwise, you're just going to have a long-term investment of a life of struggle. It's time to get out of this power of the place in where you live. It's like there's an energy of poverty and it sneaks up and bites you in the ass when you're not looking. Like right as soon as you start something new, or you get excited, or you think that everything is okay, you're finally settled and confident in the way that your life is going, and boom, something huge happens. And that is what the power of this place is where somebody is living. All right. In the beginning of this reading, this person is alone. They don't want anybody to share it with. It's especially scarce in this person's love life. And we've got the King of Pentacles over here in reverse for the second time in this reading. Here's the deal. Impoverished energy is going to create a bunch of thirsty people, and a bunch of thirsty people are only going to be concerned about this bottom line of this King of Pentacles reversed. So the thirsty people are just going to use this person up, cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. And when they run out of money, then the love is gone. This person needs to get out of the location that they're in. They really need to relocate. How is this a feasible thing for this person to just be like, you need to go? Is it just their house? Is it their town? Is it the actual, like their state? Is it their family? It could be any kind of place. It could be work. It could be a class. It could be, we've got pain in reverse. So you're supposed to go somewhere that it doesn't hurt to be there. It's not going to be an effort. It's not going to be a pain in the ass when it's the right place. Sadness in reverse, and we've got sad in the tile, so it's going to cheer you up. The pain will lessen. Whatever you're going through isn't going to be so painful. Look, there you're going to have some comfort. So relocating, getting away from whatever the place is that makes you feel tapped out. Whether it's people that you're with, whether it's the town you're in, just stop. Just stop. Don't go. Don't participate. Delete yourself from the situation, from the equation. Do not participate. Go nolo contendere, right? You are not the person. So we've got creativity in the reverse. If you don't feel like you can find one positive thing about your day, even if it's the worst day, you can't even look at one silver lining, then you need to definitely adjust some things for yourself. Wild Kit, what's your favorite crystal? Tiger's Eye. Look at this one. It actually looks like a tiger. I got one of the coolest ones. Oops, I almost dropped it too. You see how the stripes are on that, y'all? It looks like an actual Bengal tiger. It's one of my favorites. And then Spirit Quartz. How about you? What do you like, Wild Kit? What's your favorite? Oh, so this person here is being told no matter how scared you are of change, nothing will change, and you will continue to stay sad and miserable, and things will continue to grow, and then fall flat. So every time you start something new, a new project, a new relationship, a new job, a new, I don't know, kayaking group or whatever, it's going to fall flat because of where you are. Every time you invest of yourself into an impoverished area, okay, it's going to tap you out for your resources. All right. It's like that energetic residue is almost vampiric to where it like siphons gas out of you. It takes the go right out of you. Like it makes you tired, makes you lethargic. It makes you feel like you're run down, like you've got a cold, like all of that kind of stuff. Wildcat's comments are not visible to the moderator. Okay, thank you for telling me. Bye-bye. They're deleted now. I get all kinds, it takes all kinds, but I get all kinds of interesting people in the comment section. Hold on, y'all. Let me clear some space. And I will do one more reading. Does anybody want to tap in with the super chat, super thanks, you guys? I can do like a 3-card, 5-card pull. Anybody wants me to do that, just you know what to do. I'm going to put the tiles away and ring the bell. Hey there, I'm sorry, but your name looks like a Google suggested password, JN12, and the rest of it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hope you guys are doing good out there today. It is Friday. Okay, so headphone warning, y'all. Ringy dingy. Hey, Sugar Puff. Ferris, can you see Sugar Puff? Because it tells me something different if you can't see Sugar Puff. Oh, well, damn. Maybe maybe YouTube's got something on your channel. I don't know, because I've got a few people that are in here commenting and you're like, can't see them. Maybe they are up to something. At this point, I don't care who's up to something. I'm still sitting here doing my readings. Let's pull some shit out of the basket. Oh, have you guys seen any of the jewelry that I make yet? Hold on. Yikes. Let me turn this baby around. So I don't have any of it posted up for sale or anything like that yet. I did, but yeah, I make jewelry. I make dream catchers. I make sun catchers. Hold on. Stuff like this. And hold on. Stuff like this. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm a crafty person. I tend to, even if I'm not posting, I'm usually creating something. So I made those. I've got a couple more over there that are off camera. I've got black salt for protection. I have got, what else do I have down here? I've got 3 of these malachite jars for heart chakra balancing. And then, yeah, I've got some incense that I'm not allowed to burn in my Puff the Magic Dragon little container here. I can't burn incense anymore, so it's just gonna sit there catching dust. So anyways, let's pull out of the basket, y'all. I put everything back in, so there may be repeats. We'll see. I'm going to shake it up and pull from the very bottom. Have you guys watch me pull. Something fell on the floor, and I'll grab that in a second here. Oop. Yep. The 8th House, Secrets and Hidden Knowledge, and Scully, like Scully and Mulder. So X-Files type shit. Hidden Secrets and Hidden Knowledge. Oh, it cracks me up. You guys are giving me compliments on my hair. I literally threw it up in a bun and just tied a bandana around it so it didn't look so ragged. You have evidence of censorship now, huh? I don't know if they can see your comments. Sugar Puff, can you see Fairest of All? Because Fairest of All, I've made a moderator. And they can't see anybody. So I'm curious what's happening here. And what's going on with Fairest of All. We've got Banana. Okay, as long as you guys can see. Conservatorship attorney. And that one's really tiny. Like this is off in the hidden stuff. Secrets and hidden knowledge. Something about a conservatorship attorney. Somebody's trying to take control over somebody else. Don't Hustle Me by Pink. I gave you soft, I gave you sweet. Just like a line you came for sheep, oh no, don't try to hustle me. Somebody violated your civil rights with this conservatorship attorney. No justice, no peace. Somebody's lying about being sober. Cold fish, frigid bitch. Somebody uses needles. That could be a tattoo artist or a drug addict. We don't know. Sad. Look, this is the 3rd time this has been reiterated. Okay, it came out in the tiles, it came out in the cards, and now it came out in the basket cards, y'all. Well, get them, Fairest. Because I haven't been paid in 4 years. They're just holding my shit like $3 away from the threshold for like, I don't know. You could ask Section 8 because I've been having to report it for a long time now. So we've got a rune, another rune. Jibo, the gift. I will read that in a moment. Amused. Somebody's playing games. Getting Tom and Jerry for whatever reason, like a cat and mouse game. The Soggy Bottom Boys and the Pick Me Ass Bitches. That sounds like an interesting group of people. Emotional dysregulation. I think this is what somebody is lied to about somebody being sober. All right. Secrets and hidden knowledge about a conservatorship attorney. Somebody's emotional dysregulation is what somebody is using to try and take charge of this person. No justice, no peace. Somebody's not falling for this. They know that whoever is trying to take conservatorship is lying about being sober. All right. We've got amputation. Got a song by Machine Head, Bulldozer. Head first we go against the odds. Head first we go against the grain. Bulldozer goes against the odds. Fake stocks, there will not be an IPO. It is a Ponzi scheme. We got another quote from a movie. Show me the money, Jerry Maguire. Appropriate. Show me the money. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. And Idiocracy. We are living it. We are living it right now. All right, about this rune, and then we'll get to this reading, and then I'm going to close out because I've got to take my doggo for a stroll. So Jibo is the rune of partnership. A gift. Drawing this rune is an indication that a partnership in some form is at hand. In love relationships, in business matters, in partnering of every kind, you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into that union. For true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings who retain their separateness even as they unite. Remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. At the same time, there is another aspect of partnership that you are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a still greater union, a union with the higher self, a union with the divine. The ultimate gift of this rune is realization of the divine in all things. God always enters into equal partnerships. Jibo, the rune of partnership, has no reverse, for it signifies the gift of freedom from which flow all other gifts. I like it. Freedom. All right, so we've got show me the money. We have got violated your civil rights. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Emotional dysregulation. Okay, so somebody might get knocked down a little bit. I'm hearing Chumbawamba. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Yes, Idiocracy, Sugar Puff, you are 100% right. Okay. So somebody used another person's emotional dysregulation to use some sort of, get a conservatorship attorney in secret. Try to keep it secret that they were in charge of another person. This person who is the attorney or who has acquired the attorney has lied to this attorney and said that they're a sober person. All right. No justice, no peace. These people violated your civil rights. Whoever you are, you might not even know that there's a conservatorship over you because of your emotional dysregulation. This attorney helped to violate your rights. You aren't even being represented. You don't even know this is happening. And then we've got Don't Hustle Me, a song by Pink. Somebody's about to get caught up because somebody's smarter than this attorney anticipated. Let's get into it. Let's get the Kipper deck first off. Hey, Karmic, how are you? Welcome in. It's nice to see another reader out here in the comments. That makes me happy. You guys kick ass. Thank you for your support. Oh, thank you for the compliment. You kick ass. I appreciate it. Gas me up. I don't get that very often. We've got imprisonment. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody's in big trouble. No justice, no peace. Somebody violated your civil rights and you're about to get, I'm hearing you're going to sue or you going to get offered some sort of settlement. Show me the money. Expectation. So somebody's sitting pretty. They're waiting. They're waiting some sort of information about the secret and hidden knowledge. Somebody is just expected to, I don't know, kind of deal with this situation right now. Somebody's expected to sit in the house. Be in the house. Don't be outside. Be in the house. Somebody has been, what is the right terminology I'm looking for, you guys? When it's not false imprisonment, but somebody's not in jail. Like somebody has been expected to sit in the house and not go outside under lock and key. Imprisonment, expectation, house. Conservatorship. Violating your civil rights. This is, you haven't committed a crime. You shouldn't be imprisoned here. Coffin. All right, this situation's about to end really quickly. What's on the bottom? High honor. Oh, and some respect's about to be put on your name. Somebody owes you something. Show me the money. Unexpected income. Somebody's about to get something that they don't know is coming because they don't even understand that they have been under some sort of conservatorship here. Let's get the shadow on this because that's kind of, I don't know. Tell me about this imprisonment. Tell me about this conservatorship, violating your civil rights, any of it. The path. So it's all part of the bigger grand design is what I'm hearing. If you hadn't gone down this road, you wouldn't be getting this money. Okay? If it hadn't happened this way, you wouldn't be getting this money. Expectation, imprisonment. Like you have been kind of stuck, unable to move forward, forge forward. We've got love on top of expectation here. So you have been kind of the subject. I'm not going to say you necessarily that's watching, but whoever the subject of this, I don't see a super chat, but thank you if you dropped one. I appreciate the hell out of you. That's awesome. May it be returned to you multiple times by the universe. So this imprisonment, this like false imprisonment, somebody been expected to just sit in the house and not pursue any of their dreams, of their path, not to follow what they're supposed to do here. That was the, like, what somebody said was love here. It was a cage instead of a journey. Tell me about the house. The truth. So clarity is coming to whoever this reading is for. That it wasn't love. It was a cage that it was part of their path to escape. Okay? Clarifying the coffin here, we've got reincarnation. So when one thing ends, it makes room for something else to begin. And high honor. Clarify high honor, please. Entanglement and strength. So you have escaped from some pretty gnarly traps, all right? Because of this. It's like the path was laid out for you to sit. It was expected of you to just be in the house. Don't move. Don't do anything. This wasn't anything other than a cage, all right? This ending of this situation for you is going to bring high honor and some unexpected income because you forged a new path. You knew this was not love. This was your whole life. This was taught to you to be love. Your truth has brought a situation back to life that has long been on the other side of the spirit realm. Like you gave it up to God and now it's being brought back to be dealt with again from a different perspective. Something you're still tied to. And you're going to have to stay strong to get yourself out of it. It's like a soul tie is what I'm getting off of this. A soul tie that felt like a cage and you thought it was love. Okie dokie. I hope so. Thank you, Ferris. I appreciate you. I've got another content or another person out here that's a moderator as well, but they haven't come back. That's okay. I mean, I understand people are busy and they work and stuff, but I don't know why you're not connecting either. It's kind of weird, but I appreciate everybody that is here, you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Holy crap. Okay, so this entanglement is lifetimes old. We've got Lancelot and the Priestess of Avalon that just came out together. So we've got like hopeless devotion. We've got somebody here that is like, Lancelot and Guinevere were unrequited love. They were secret lovers because she was married to King Arthur, but he was the one that she loved. They were hopelessly devoted to each other. They were romanced to each other, like in like a romantic connection with each other. And then we've got the Priestess of Avalon here with like healing, initiation, ancient knowledge, secrets and hidden knowledge. Somebody that is hopelessly devoted to another person is going to bring this information to the forefront. They're entangled deeply in this situation. They've helped create this situation, but they're going to help cut it away now. This person is finding the strength to meet this head on, almost to do the right thing, no matter how much of a beating they're going to take because of it. This is somebody that's going to stand up for what's right. They're probably going to go to jail even though they're standing up for what's right here. Tell me about no justice, no peace. Oh, Morgan Le Fay, prophecy, fate, magic, intuition, on top of truth. Okay, this person was warned. They didn't listen to their own intuition. We've got the High Priestess and then Morgan Le Fay back to back. Just like the Empress and the High Priestess together. This person should have known the truth was going to come out, or that they were going to have to tell the truth someday. They were going to have to put an end to a situation and disentangle themselves. They were going to have to let something die and hope that it comes back to life. Hope that they can renew it. King Arthur in reverse. So it's looking like somebody failed to lead in this situation. There's the no justice. This person's not going to have peace until they disentangle themselves and renew a situation. This person's eyes are haunted too. If you look at the card, look at the lost look in his eyes. This is somebody who is angry. They have failed to lead. They feel like their strength has been zapped. This person has been trying to take charge of a situation like they own another person here. They wielded their power in an unjust fashion. And then we've got someone over here that is hopelessly in love, trying to, I don't know, bring this person down possibly. This person is the one that wants to wield control over another person, and they were warned not to do it, and now they're all mad about it. We've got Ceridwen in reverse. Inspiration, creativity, rebirth, and transformation in the reverse. This person's never going to change. They didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday, okay? This is somebody who is calloused in their actions. They're seasoned in their cruelty. They just want control by saying you have some sort of emotional issue here. Look at, you've got soul inspiration, divine goddess power, divine feminine power, rebirth, passion, and radiance. That's what they want to control. They want to control your inner fire, your power. So you don't emotionally dysregulated, you just don't take people's shit. You're like, don't hustle me. I can see your bullshit a mile away. You're not putting up with it. So this person says you're crazy and violated your civil rights by taking conservatorship over you with some sort of attorney. And it's a big secret. You're about to get paid. Show me the money. No justice, no peace. Somebody's got a good attorney, I'm hearing. You're about to celebrate. I'm hearing somebody's about to win big. Justice in the reverse. No justice, no peace. Look. No justice. Justice in the reverse. Got legal complications. Somebody's about to win because somebody else failed to take responsibility. Somebody else did not want to admit about their breakup, about their instability, about the way they actually didn't trust another person. Somebody here lying about being sober, okay? They didn't trust somebody else. Somebody's going to be able to celebrate. Looky here, death in reverse. On top of coffin and reincarnation. If that isn't tripled down on the energy. Look, somebody didn't want to change. Somebody didn't want to start something new, okay? Somebody just kept like going at another person until they looked emotionally dysregulated, until they flashed out and showed their power and strength, until they had to tap into their protective energy here. Somebody here is not emotionally dysregulated. They have been poked and provoked like a fucking rat in a cage. Because somebody wanted to just let you rot in a house, okay? Four of Swords. So you're being kept safe right now. You are peaceful and you know what has gone on here. Like, you don't know that there is this conservatorship over you, but you know that you have been treated so shitty that you are just taking whatever kind of recuperation time and peaceful rest and relaxation time. Like, at this point, you're like, you're not even sure that you want to wake up because your rights have been so violated, because you've been made to be so emotionally dysregulated, but you are a weeble, you wobble, and you don't fall down. Ding, ding, ding. There's that High Priestess energy to the Page of Cups. They came out together. Page of Cups in reverse. See, you knew that all this person wanted was to see your dreams shattered. They wanted you emotionally devastated. They wanted you vulnerable, and they wanted you to look like pretty much like you were crazy because of your divine feminine energy and the level of passion that you pursue something. You were supposed to be locked up in a house, just sitting there, right? That was the expectation. In prison, expectation, you're supposed to just be in the house. Just supposed to be sitting there waiting. Just looking out the window for, and that's what love was. Just sitting and waiting in a house for something. Nothing defined, just something. Just locked in a house. This is violating your civil rights. This is like false imprisonment. Somebody said you were emotionally dysregulated to take control over you. You don't possibly even know that they have this control over you. It might still be hidden, but here's the deal. You know that you feel like your personal rights have been violated, okay? You know that people are trying to break your dreams and shatter you and make you feel vulnerable because they don't like the light or the strength that you stand in. You're about to get paid because people did some really nefarious shit to you. Respect is about to be put on your name because you were able to disengage from something extremely strangling. They didn't want that change. That change would mean that they don't have the money, whatever the money is. This person, it misappropriated their power. They misused authority, okay? And this person is not going to alter their behavior at all. They're going to go to their grave acting like a power-hungry individual. Literally going to go to their grave, and they're probably going to have to relive this life all over again. Probably going to be on a cycle, okay? this house. This has been somebody's literal prison here. It's like somebody has been incarcerated without cause. All right. Then we've got the King of Cups here. Somebody's being told to just stay strong and pursue your passions. Okay? Pursue your passions. Stay kind. See things from above. Okay? You know what? When I repost the readings, Ferris, all of a sudden the live chats have been disappearing. And I have the settings set to where they save. So I can definitely tell that this platform has been hijacked. It's been cloned. It is what it is. And somebody else is making money off my hard work for years now. And I'm penniless at this point. I literally have $2 in the bank. And I'm about to go apply for welfare and food stamps when we get off this live. Legitimately. After graduating with my 2nd degree. So I'm kind of perturbed. So if you can get whatever you can get, Ferris, send it to me, please and thank you. I appreciate you. All right, so we've got the Hierophant in reverse. We've got somebody that doesn't like your free thinking, does not like your approach, does not like that you don't want to just be sitting, looking out the window of a house. You're just supposed to sit there and like it. You think outside the box and you realize that that is a cage that you are in and you don't like it and you're rebelling against it because it goes against your own belief system. You know that at a fundamental level, your life has been one civil rights violation after another. You may not have people or names on whoever this energy is that's got a conservatorship because you might not be aware that somebody thinks that you're unable to take care of yourself. And how did that happen? Because you didn't get representation, right? This is why you're about to be held in high honor and get paid. Because you didn't even get a chance to speak for yourself and somebody could just say that you're incapable and just, I don't know, keep you in a house like a rat in a cage. Isn't that the song from, what is it? Gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now all of a sudden. The world is a vampire. Billy Corgan is the lead singer of the band. Smashing Pumpkins. That band. Bullet with butterfly wings. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Okay. So somebody here has been called emotionally unstable, unable to care for yourself. You are entangled in a deep situation. You don't maybe even have complete awareness of because it's been secret and hidden knowledge that there has been somebody like either seeking conservatorship over you or has had conservatorship over you, but you don't even have any kind of knowledge or representation in court on that. Somebody has been hustled. They've used a bad lawyer. They've said that you're emotionally unstable. Meanwhile, this person is just trying to keep you under lock and key. They don't like the way you think. They really, really, really just want to destroy your dreams, okay? They don't want you to think outside the box. They don't want you to think your way out of the wet paper bag that they are trying to keep you in. Like a sorry school lunch. Shit. All right. Clearing the air, you guys. Give me one more thumbs up, y'all. We can hit 11:11. All right, you guys. Cheers. And remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Mm-hmm.